Hey, what's up, guys? This is JT with Silver Street Marketing. Today, before we jump into 3 secrets that are going to help you double your conversion rate, like ours has doubled since the beginning of the year, I do want to let you know that you can claim your free Facebook ad blueprint by clicking on the link in the video or in the description of this video. Basically, what it is, it's our entire strategy laid out into an ebook where you can just read through and you can see everything that we're doing from ad spend allocation, creating audiences, the campaigns we're using, down to the media that we like to use and how that's all working together. So make sure you go down, click on that and claim your free Facebook ad blueprint. It's going to help you a ton and help you understand a little bit more about our strategy, as well as I think it's going to help you a little bit more with what we're going to talk about today about doubling your conversion rate. So what we've seen is from the beginning of the year, we've actually doubled our conversion rate on Facebook. And these are the 3 main secrets that I've boiled down that success to, because there's so much going on Facebook, so many changes. We actually anticipated that there might be some difference there, that it might be a little bit more, maintaining the same conversion rate or a little bit below. But as we've gone on, we've seen it actually double and increase. So we're super excited. And it's because of a few things that we have done and changed inside our campaigns. So the first secret I want to talk about are conversion campaigns, driving traffic to your website. So back towards the beginning of the year, we started moving away from lead forms pretty heavily before we had kind of already started, because we started to notice a change in conversion. We started to see the lead forms increase in cost. We started to see lots of problems, lots of flags going on because of the way we were asking questions or different things like that. And we decided that, it'd be better just to focus on our conversion campaigns. So that's what we started to do. And since then, we've actually doubled our conversion rate. So it's been really cool to see that our websites are converting at a better rate than the lead forms we're converting at. And they're actually doing it at a lot better cost as well. So what I would recommend doing is focusing on having a really good, solid converting website. I suggest Carrot. We do have a link for Carrot below. If you haven't tried out carrot.com, you can check out the link below to take you to their pricing and see what they can do for you. But that's a big thing for us, is a really good website. And I want one that loads very quickly. So make sure you have one of those, and a solid landing page view that just allows people to go in, know what they're going to sign up for, get the content they need, and fill out the form. So that's the first thing that I would focus on, is changing campaigns over to conversion campaigns and driving them to your website. Second thing that I would focus on is understanding your audience better. Now, targeting is changing a lot. We're seeing all the iOS updates changing the mobile users, taking away the iPhone users, as a lot of people are opting out. And what I would say is, with that, it's actually played to our advantage. We noticed that our demographics of who we're advertising towards is a lot heavier on the Android user side rather than the iPhone user side. So losing the iPhone users has actually helped us have a little bit more concentrated audience on who we're actually trying to be in front of. So don't be scared of the iOS updates. Just be compliant. Make sure that you're compliant on your website, that your domain is verified, that you're using the events manager and correctly having those events loaded so that you have your 8 priority events ready to go. You probably won't need all 8. I would suggest 1 or 2, but making sure that you have that set up correctly, because that's going to help you and it's going to keep your ads running. So understanding your audiences with everything that's going on in iOS is huge. With that as well is just making sure that you have the right campaign strategy to build your audiences. So having a top of funnel campaign that you focus on in the beginning, and then moving those audiences down into a middle funnel campaign with lookalikes, and then also a bottom of funnel campaign with retargeting. When you start to do that, you're going to see a lot better results, because you're actually farming your audience, right? You're collecting it and you're moving it to a certain direction. And that's where we're seeing a lot of our benefit coming from, because we'll still get leads at our top of funnel, but we're not stopping there. We don't want to stop with just hitting somebody once, right? That audience is so big. Oftentimes those people aren't getting hit as much as they would if they're inside of our middle funnel or our bottom of funnel retargeting audiences. So we want to make sure we're moving those people down, so that we're staying in front of them and getting enough impressions and enough traction with them that we're turning them into deals. And then lastly, the last thing we've been focusing on is our ads. We've been doing a lot of testing. A lot of our clients who are managing their own ads, we've been making sure to set them up with the dynamic ad side, so that Facebook is testing for them. So it's not as stressful, but on our side, we're creating lots of new ads, testing lots of new ads. We like to get those in there about every 2 weeks. And the reason for that is we're trying to stay fresh on the algorithm, trying to stay fresh on what content is engageable, because as time goes on, content will change, what's being engaged with will change. And if we're on the higher engagement side, that's where we're beating out all the other Facebook ad competitors, right? That's where we're getting in front of more and more people, and we're getting a lot better reach based off our impressions, and a lot more leads will be filling out the forms because they're actually engaging with our content. So make sure to watch that and be testing your ads. So those are the 3 things that we have been focusing on, changing over into conversion campaigns, making sure that we are understanding our audience and what's going on with the iOS 14, that we're all set up and correctly there, and then as well have the right campaign strategies. And lastly, working with our ads, testing new ads, trying new things, making sure that we're staying on top of that and being very engageable, putting out in content that will be engaged with, because we know that's what's going to produce the best results. So those are a couple of things that I'd focus on if I were you guys. Remember, we do have that entire Facebook ad blueprint strategy below. All you have to do is go down there, click that link, and it'll take you over to the page where you can download that. Would love to have you guys check that out, because I think there's tons of awesome content that's going to help you increase your conversion rates like we have by following those strategies. So go check it out. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. We want to help. And I'll check those comments. I'll be responding back, or you guys can always hop on our website and send us a message. So all right, guys, I will chat with y'all later. All right.